The world of Pokemon. Yeah, can we check the water here for heavy metals, please? Like, am I the only person that thinks that half the characters in the Pokemon universe make really poor personal choices? Like, if you think about it, for every one trainer in Pokemon that aspires to be a scientist, nor a gym leader, there's like 5 morons who decide that attempting to blow up France while cosplaying as the Incredibles is a far more productive use of their time. Look, I get it's fiction and all, but people in this universe are seriously dumb, okay? And at the end of the day, for all the talk about friendship and teamwork, Pokemon is kinda just Florida. If the Gators had superpowers. So, in a world like that, there's bound to be some people doing some pretty dumb stuff. But who's the dumbest? I ranked 5 of them. This is the top 5 dumbest Pokemon characters. Anyway, please just like and subscribe, like I need this. Now, introducing our list of Pokemon characters that ingested far too much mercury in their teen years, it's the one, the only, leader of Team Flare, traffic sign impersonator, Lysandre. How do I even begin with this supremely divorced specimen? Now, Lysandre is the leader of Lysandre Labs and Team Flare, organizations that supposedly exist to bring more beauty into the world. And how does Lysandre plan to make the world more beautiful? Giant death cannon. What? Well, according to Lysandre, humanity is inherently flawed. We all suck. It's so over. But if we only just, destroyed the world with a big-ass cannon, well, there wouldn't be greed or war anymore. I'm so smart, man. World has problem. Big cannon. Kill everyone. Dude, I should run for office. Tragically, that's not even an exaggeration. The entire plot of Pokemon X and Y actually just hinges on Lysandre sincerely believing that all of the world's problems could just be solved instantly by obliterating everyone that's not him and his organization of tacky suit-wearing dipshits. I really don't think I have to get too deep into that one. Which also begs the question, if your idea of a good plan is to just hard reset the Earth via a large murder machine, surely you understand that you're not going to be able to survive very long after you use it, right? Like, you need trees to breathe, dirt to grow food. And the worst part is, Lysandre doesn't even really give any concrete examples of humanity's failings. He just kinda thinks of vague concepts in his head that he doesn't like, gets mad about it, then decides, you know what, this is everyone else's problem now. Now look, am I overanalyzing the plot of an 11-year-old Nintendo game? Yes, absolutely, yes I am. But if this douchebag is gonna be preaching to me about humanity's failings, I at least want him to make some sense, okay? Lysandre does not know what he wants, can't pinpoint why exactly he's angry or what he's angry at, and decides to skip going to therapy and just try and murder everyone instead. Genius. Now, miraculously at number 4, it's the only character on this list to not almost be responsible for the deaths of millions of innocents. It's Bill. We remember Bill, right? You know, the inventor of the Pokemon PC system, renowned genius, said to be an expert in many fields. Critical thinking is apparently not one of those. Look, I will die on this hill. Bill, you are a fraud. Because think about it, right? In Pokemon, Bill, what is he most known for? Accidentally turning himself into a Pokemon after a botched science experiment and needing the protagonist to pretty much save his life. Which, first of all, nice job, asshole. But more importantly, in Pokemon Red and Blue, all it takes to save Bill is pressing one button on his computer desk, and then he's back to normal. Like, you couldn't do that on your own? You created the very concept of computers in your universe, but you can't press a button without an unsupervised trainer walking into your lab? What's wrong with you, man? And then what? After helping him, your reward is a SSN ticket? Bill, you're giving a random 10-year-old a cruise ticket? Do you have any idea how irresponsible you were being, man? Cause in Pokemon Red and Blue, the SSN leaves Vermilion City and that shit does not come back, man. Like, for all we know, that could just be going to a completely different country. Does Bill realize he's just inadvertently participated in human trafficking? Look, the reason Bill is on this list in the first place is for being a character with only like 8 lines of total dialogue in the original Pokemon game. Somehow each sentence ends up more infuriating than the last. Bill.
I hate you.
You're a poser. Your PC system runs on Windows 8. Your New Balances are fake. And worst of all, Bill is canonically lactose intolerant. I'm not even making that last part up, by the way. He's actually lactose intolerant. Mental illness. Now, number 3 is Chairman Rose from Pokemon Sword and Shield. But YouTube already gift wrapped me 11,000 big ones for shitting on this man mercilessly. And if I have to talk about him again, I will actually just soil my britches. I appreciate your understanding. Oh wow, Elias, the final segment of this incredibly jank video is 2 characters lumped together? Could you be referring to Tate and Liza from Pokemon? Plusle and Minun? The Island Boys? No, you stupid bastard, it's Archie and Maxie. Because of course it's Archie and Maxie. Yeah, you heard me. The 2 antagonists from Generation 3. Archie from Sapphire, Maxie from Ruby. To put it simply, these 2 are terrorists, like straight up environmental terrorists. Archie's goal here is to expand the ocean by any means necessary. More water,
Please.
The world is 70% ocean. Well, Archie thinks that's just not f***ing good enough, okay? Who cares if billions drown because of this? The Pokemon will have more room to swim and maybe SeaWorld will finally go out of business. Maxie, on the other hand, has different ideas. He thinks that the ocean is cringe and having more land is based and dirt-pilled. So he wants to dry up the ocean and use that land to build another SeaWorld or something. I don't really know. His plans aren't very good. But you want to know what else is not good? The way these 2 idiots go about trying to achieve their plans. Well, in Pokemon Sapphire, Archie's first idea to expand the ocean and finally achieve his lifelong aquatic goal is to try and destroy a volcano. Archie sincerely believes that, well, volcanoes are hot, but if the volcano was no longer hot, then maybe it would rain more. And maybe more rain equals more beaches and ocean. Bitch, that is not how volcanoes, nor rain, nor ocean, nor beaches work. But that's what Archie really tries to do at Mount Pyre here. Well, at least that's better than what Maxie tries to do. Because at this very same point in Pokemon Ruby, instead of destroying the volcano, Maxie just says, F it, blow up the volcano. That'll work. Maxie, everybody dies if you do that. But don't you worry yourself, because after failing their volcano excursions for obvious reasons, Maxie and Ruby wakes up Groudon, and Archie and Sapphire wakes up Kyogre. Pretty much the ancient gods of drought and flood, revered as catastrophic beings of disaster that should never be revived. Then they revived the beings, and you know, they couldn't beat a 10-year-old in a battle, but sure, they can handle a god. They couldn't handle a god. They need your help. These guys suck, man. Now look, I get it. This is a rated E for everyone game. Archie and Maxie, they're supposed to symbolize characters with good intentions that just led them to dark places. But no, the road to hell is not paved with good intentions. The road to hell is paved with brainworms. Their plan was dumb from the start. I'm freaking out, man. I can't take this shit no more.